Hey everybody, happy Saturday. It's Hitman23, and I went to a baseball game today. If you can see the redness, the burn, sitting in the hot Florida sun, it was awesome. It was awesome. My wife, my lovely wife, surprised me. I think it was Thursday night. She goes, "Got tickets to go see a game on Saturday," and I was like, "Wow, yeah, baby." So we went up to Fort Myers. It's about a 25-minute drive from where I live. Very blessed to have spring training baseball so close to the house here. And we watched the Twins versus the Rays. The Rays did win the game 9-6. It was a good game. Rays held the lead the entire game. They blew it out in the ninth inning. I think they were ahead. They were ahead 5-3, and then they scored 4 more runs. It was 9-3, and then Toronto. The Twins came back in the bottom of the ninth, scored 3 runs to make it a little bit closer, but in the end, they fell a little bit short. It was good, couple home runs, some really nice defensive plays, just an awesome atmosphere. Saw some young guys, the young guys from both teams playing in the later innings. And it's just a great place to be. Spring training baseball is really cool. If you've never gone to a spring training game, and you can swing it, I highly suggest you go to one if you can. It's a cool thing. I did get a little color today. I forgot my hat, so I had to buy a hat, and I bought this beauty. I love this old school style Twins hat, so rocking that. And got some pickups this week. Stuff in the mail from the last week or so. Gonna just come, show you what I got. And that's it. That's really it. Just gonna, show you some cards and do my thing. All right, first card I got actually came in the mail today. It was in the mailbox when I got home. It is this 2001 Bowman Draft rookie card of Chutley. So I got that. I don't know why I didn't pull the trigger on a chrome. I can still do that, the chrome version. But yeah, I got the Bowman Draft paper, and nice looking card there. I think he's in his minor league uniform there. On the front of the card, the back of the card, he's in his Phillies uniform, but the front of the card, I think that's a minor league. Let me do a little more inspection here and see. I believe that's a minor league team. Or is it college? Oh, maybe it's a USA team. Maybe it's a USA. I don't know. It's hard. I think it's a USA. It looks like a USA down the side of his jersey there. But very cool card. Next, very cool set from the early-ish 2000s, from 2004. Topps put out the all-time fan favorites. They did baseball, and they also did a football version. The football version is really cool. I've been picking up some different cards, singles from the set, and I am putting together the little 4-card set of the Hogs, and I got the Joe Jacoby, and I think the last one remaining is the Russ Grimm, I believe, because these other two here. I also have the Jeff Bostic, and I have the Mark May. And I think it's the Russ Grimm is en route to Mikasa, and I'll have the 4 Hogs of that little set. And it's really cool because the whole set is based on I don't know what you would call the nicknames of the different teams throughout the years. They have the Purple People Eaters. They have the Killer Bees, which I'm putting together too for the Dolphins. There's some fun ones. The New York Sack Exchange, I love that. The Doomsday Defense, the Steel Curtain. They have all those different nicknames grouped together. And just a really fun set. Fun, cool-looking cards. So that's that. So there is the Joe Jacoby, who should be in the Hall of Fame. Really? I mean, come on. How is he not in the Hall of Fame? I don't understand it. Don't. This I took a flyer on. You guys know I do my one franchise project And there's one gentleman in Yankee history who played his entire career at third base, and he's an old timer. It's Red Rolfe. He's the only guy that's ever played third base for the Yankees for his entire career. And I got this as a little clipping from the Sporting News. I think this was from 1938 or 39. I thought it was kind of cool. I thought it was going to be bigger. Didn't realize it was going to be small like this, but it's still cool nonetheless. There's not a ton of Red Wolf stuff. I have one of his, what do I have? I have his Diamond Stars, and I have one of his Goudies, and then I think I have one of his wide pens. And that's not, that's pretty much it that I know of. There could be more, but I don't know. In terms of his, Yankee playing days cards, he's got a couple of cards in there. I know he's got one in the 52 top set as a manager for the Detroit Tigers. But in terms of Yankee uniform, there's not a ton for Red Wolf out there. So pick that little fun little piece up again here, just snipped right out of an old Sporting News. So kind of cool. How about one for the Donnie PC? Got this year's Topps Mojo Silver Pack Don Mattingly. Guess it's Mojo, right? I can't even keep up with the different things they have now. But it's from the Silver Pack. So I grabbed that, and the back's got the full career stats and design, of course, of beautiful 1991. The last old school style Topps set. All, old school cardboard cards. Then they went in 92 to the higher quality paper. Next little set. Not even a set. I think it's actually a little subset from a set. My favorite hockey team. I don't talk about hockey too much. And I haven't really watched much hockey in the last couple of years. I usually watch hockey during the playoffs. I love it. I used to go to games when I lived up in North. I used to go to minor league games, the Manchester Monarchs. Been to a couple of Everblades games here. It's just great. But I was a big Flyers fan when I was younger and lived outside of Philly. So that was kind of like the first hockey team I had ever been really exposed to. And one of my good friends is a big Flyers fan. So I kind of, hooked up with him. And so I picked up this really cool set from, this is Parkhurst. I believe it's early 2000s. Maybe not even 2000s. This might be 90s. Let's look. 90s vintage. Yeah, 1993. Parkhurst. Actually, it's pro set. But this really awesome art, these art cards. And of course, like I've spoken before about the 2004 Topps Fan Favorites football with the nicknames. One of the best nicknames in all of sports, the Broad Street Bullies. I mean, how do you not love that? So here we go with the first card in the run here. And these cards are numbered from 468 to 480 within the set. So it's not really I guess you consider it a subset within the set. It's not an insert set. So we got the Captain Bobby Clark. So we got a nice painting on the front and the old Spectrum behind him there. And we got a photograph on the back. I've been buying some Bobby Clark cards recently. This is Bill Barber. This is in the days before helmets were mandatory. This is a really cool one. Bernie Perrant. Amazing goalie from back in the day. I love it. With the old Jason-style hockey mask, goalie mask, whatever you want to call it. I'm a little sun-drenched. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm a little sun-drenched. But what was cool is I met Bernie Perrant when I was a kid. When I was young, unfortunately, my sister was in the hospital as a child. She was very sick. Everything's good. She survived, thank God. She's still with us. But she was very sick as a child. And at the time, she was at Thomas Jefferson University Hospital in Philly. And Bernie Perrant came around to visit children in the hospital, and I got to meet him. He visited my sister and talked to her. I got his autograph, but I lost it somewhere in all the multiple moves we've made throughout the years. But it was cool. I'll never forget that. He had a big beard. He was really nice, and it was cool that he came in to see, visit my sister. So Bernie Perrant will always hold a special place in my heart, for sure. So Bernie Perrant, number 1. Then we got this, what is this one? This is Reggie Leach. And then the back. And then we got the Rick McLeish. Rick McLeish. This is like the starting line for the Flyers, all these guys I'm showing you. So Rick McLeish was one of the centers, or maybe the second line center. Man, it's been a while. David Schultz, he was a defenseman. David Schultz, tough player. And of course, the back there. And then we got, this is Jim Wisdom. I can't. Joe Watson. I am so sorry, guys. Joe Watson. Again, look at that's a cool image on that. I like even in the ice, you can see the little skate marks in the ice. Very well done. Very beautiful little part of this set. And then we have the backup goalie, Bobby Taylor. And he's holding the back, you'll see in a second. Look at that. Look at that goalie mask. That's sick. That is so cool. So intimidating, man. So intimidating. Now, I don't know if it's intimidating because of the Friday the 13th franchise. I don't know about, if this was intimidating before Friday the 13th came out. But since Friday the 13th came out, and Jason Voorhees did sport a goalie mask, makes it much cooler now in retrospect. And that is so cool because they could put, designs on there and do different things. Gets nice action shot there in areas with the cup on the back. Next we have this is a Orest Kondratruk. That's a tough name. Flying with the big mustache. And then we have Bobby Kelly. Very 70s. Look at that. Look at that do. And then here's the real photo on the back. And then we got Bill Clement. Bill Clement. Smiley. In the back. And we got 2 more here. We got Ed Van Imp. I don't remember him as much. But there he is. Does he look like he's like 56 years old? Guys back in the day looked so much older. And then we got the head coach, Fred Storrs. There he is in his suit. In the old suit. So there's those. And then next thing is a little paquette right here. I'm going to show you some cool things in here. I bought this off of Mike O. This is this year's... Yeah, it's this year's Topps Now All-Star Rookie Cup set. And card number 1, we got Big Amish, Nick Kurtz. And then we got Luke Keyshaw, who I saw play today. He had a nice hit in the game, big double. Nice action shot there. And then we have Matt Shaw. Again, the backs are pretty much plain, just little little write-up on the player. And then we have Jacob Wilson, the second A of the team. Good, solid player here. And then we have Isaac Collins from the Royals. And then we have Roman Anthony from the team that shall not be named. And we have Jacob Marcy from the Marlins. Looks like the Marlins wish they would go full-time back to him, but they're bringing back the teal old-school uniforms. I like it. Just wish they would do full-time on those. I think they're using them on Fridays or Sundays or something like that, alternates. No, bring them back full-time. Full-time. And Augustin Ramirez. A couple of Marlins back-to-back on the All-Star rookie team with the trophy. And we got Drake Baldwin. Saw him last summer hit a big home run in the game we went to when we went up to Atlanta. He was the NL Rookie of the Year. And then we have Cade Horton, another Cubby. Nice Wrigley Ivy back there. Very nice. And we have Noah Cameron, the lefty. And then last but not least, we have Jack Dreyer. So that's cool. Those are fun little sets. I've grabbed a couple through the years. I don't have all of them from every year. Can't imagine the one with... I don't have the one with Ohtani in it. I can't imagine what that's going for now because everything with Ohtani is like, woo, woo, up there. Up there. Where's my top? There's my top. Next, I picked up this awesome 2009 Red Hot Rookie Redemption of Andrew McCutchen. Look at that card. Look at that overhead shot of him bunting. Absolutely love it with the shadow. Just looks so awesome. I've been looking at this this set. There's some... I have another one coming in. I think I have a Steven Strasburg coming in the mail. That's on its way. But that is just a gorgeous, gorgeous card. I love that. And now Andrew McCutchen is a Texas Ranger. They signed him to a minor league deal. See if he makes a team. How about pick these up off of Mike O, just a base Stadium Club Aaron Judge from this year. And I'll show you the back. And how about one of the inserts? Savage Slugger. A little foil on there. Savage Slugger. Aaron Judge. Of course, the back's got the little write-up. We got another Donnie Baseball in the house. We got just the regular old 91 throwback. 35th anniversary. Nice shot of Donnie there, getting a hit. And last, but certainly not least, another one of the Red Hot Rookie Redemptions. And it is the 2010 Mike Stanton. Look at the shine on that. Now, they did the Red Hot Rookie Redemptions in 2008, 2009, and 2010. They didn't do them after that. 2008 includes a Clayton Kershaw rookies in that one. That's a big card. That's an expensive card, the Red Hot Rookie Redemption. It's actually a really nice shot, too. It's him in action. So they use different shots on those than they did on the regular cards. So, yeah, that's it, guys. That's what I've got to show you. Some fun, cool stuff, of course. Enjoy this. Enjoy these pickups. And now I get to put them away and organize. And, man, my desk, like I said, and I think I've mentioned it in at least the last video or two, my desk in front of me here is loaded with stacks. It looks like this Manhattan skyline, and it's getting me a little stressed out. I work on it here and there, and I need to work on it more because, like I said, I told you we're looking to buy a house, and this is all going to have to get packed up, and I want it to be packed up and neat and orderly as much as possible. I'm just like kind of slow rolling it and procrastinating and putting a few guards away here and there, but I'll get to it. That's, fun part of the hobby, of course, I think is going through everything and organizing and putting stuff away, and it really gets you to look at the cards, right? So that's it. That's all I got for you until the next time. Hope everybody has a great rest of your weekend. And may the cardboard gods shine down upon each and every one of you. Salute. And what are we going to go out with tonight? Let's see here. I want to go out with... Let's go out with Donnie Baseball. We'll go out with Donnie Baseball tonight. Show some Mattingly love. We'll do the silver pack. And that's it, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.